Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to Napoleon Total War. This is our first channel member focus campaign where channel members get early access to the campaign vastly sooner than the rest of the community. So if you are a member, you are watching this is your first episode. Thank you so much for your support. It is immensely appreciated and I am very, very thankful for all of you. If you are watching this and you are not a channel member, then this has what technically like 2 or 3 weeks, I think is what I'm deciding. After the members get access to it. So if you are a non-channel member and you want access to these videos, you can totally 100% become a channel member at any of the tiers. It's greatly appreciated, but of course, not ever required, only if you want early access to the videos. So we are going to play the Italy, Egypt, and Europe campaigns, and maybe even Waterloo, depending on what the members say and how successful I think it's going to be. And to be honest, I don't know that I've ever completed a Napoleon Total War campaign. Definitely played a handful of them, but never gotten to the point where I finished them. So this will be a really cool, fun thing for me to do. And also, it's been forever since I last played Napoleon Total War, so I will admit I will be a little bit rusty. Now, admittedly, I did kind of play the Italy campaign for a handful of turns just to kind of get back into the swing of how Empire Total War works. So I may know some beginning first moves, but beyond that, it's not going to be a lot. But anyways, I'm really done talking about myself and the details of this campaign. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So we're going to start with Italy. The new revolutionary Republic of France is under threat from the old reactionary nations of Europe. It's clear there are no options other than war, and that the utter ruination of France is the only aim of Austria and France's other enemies. The Austrians are motivated by fear. They fear their own people will follow the same revolutionary path. The Austrians can be confronted in Germany and northern Italy. Austria's possessions in Italy are ready for liberation. The other states of Italy bear watching, but should not be able to stand against the righteous anger of the French people. General Napoleon de Bonaparte, in charge of the army of Italy's artillery, has been appointed to command the entire army. It is his duty to hold on to France's territory in the Italian peninsula. This is, however, an ambitious and skillful man, and he has plans to drive the Austrians out of Italy and back to the gates of Vienna. Now we're going to play on hard because, well, it's still been a long time. Don't think I'm at that very hard level. Obviously not going to do drop-in battles. Let's get to it.
Some men live a simple life, while others have a fire that threatens to engulf the world. I do not know when the fire in Napoleon first burned. Perhaps he had always had a destiny, but sometimes destiny can use a little help or even a revolution. The old ways were drowned in a tide of blood. A man could be whatever he wanted if he could weather the storm. In 1796, Napoleon was sent to command the army of Italy. We knew that Austria would fight in Germany. We knew the Italian campaign had become pointless. Napoleon thought differently. That was his talent. I will lead you through the most fertile plains in the world. You will find there honor, glory, and riches, he told us. The soldiers listened, but they didn't believe. They had long been without hope, without glory.
It is a crucial time in the war between France and the coalition. With the majority of French forces engaging Austria in the Rhineland, you've been placed in command of the destitute Armée d'Italie near the French-Italian border. Faced with impending invasion from Austrian forces stationed in Italy, it is vital that you address your army's dire situation and secure a foothold in the region before setting your sights on Austria itself. Capture Klagenfurt, and your forces will have a clear path to Vienna. The stronghold of Mantua may prove to be a challenging obstacle, although its seizure is vital if you hope to weaken the Austrian position in Italy. You will also face resistance from Austria's coalition ally, the Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia. Subjugating this nation, along with any other Italian states that stand in your way, will ensure you sufficient resources to crush the Austrians and overthrow the coalition once and for all.
All right, thank you, Madam Advisor. So we have to capture the city of Klagenfurt. Mon General, now that we have assumed command of the Army d'Italie, you must prepare for the invasion of Austria. As we speak, our forces in the Rhineland are ready to advance into the Tyrol. If we are to have the hope of seizing Vienna, we must be in a position to support our forces when the time comes. In this end, we've been charged by the director to invade Carinthia and capture Klagenfurt, from whence we'll be able to stage our glorious march on Vienna. So we need to get a clear path to Vienna. Now, we got a lot of things going on here. We're currently at war with Austria and Piedmont, Sardinia. We get a tiny bit of income. We need to probably boost that, but for now, what we really need to do is we need to supplement our current armies as much as possible. So what I'm going to do here, let's see, we have objectives. So we just need to capture Klagenfurt. Now the victory conditions is we need to have the Alps Maritimes and Carinthia in our possession, and then we need to have total victory regions held of 6. So we'll get there. We'll get there. It's not going to be a problem. But right now, we have some battles to do, and that's what a majority of this episode will probably end up being. Yes, so let's go ahead and get some recruitment going. Who do we have here? Jean Churier, and he has a unit of cav along with his general's unit, 1 unit of 6-pounder foot, some light infantry, a good smattering of revolutionary and National Guard. So the National Guard are going to be a little bit of an issue, but it is what it is. But if I can, I want to get some line infantry. I would prefer not to use militia. I really need the line infantry and their ability to hold the line to work for us. So we are going to spend all of our money initially right there. Now, excuse me. Coni or Cuneo. Yep, we're not going to be able to get anywhere. We could push just to get right over into that, but of course, our first battle is going to be with Napoleon Bonaparte himself, going up against Eugene Mercier d'Argenton. And he has a couple of units of cav, a couple of units of 6-pounders. We have Grenadiers of the Line, which are going to be really nice if we need to get into close combat. And then a handful of Revolutionary Fusiliers of the Line, and then some National Guard. Not too shabby overall. We are, of course, going to engage right off the bat. And we would have a huge advantage, but we are also going to regular attack because I think that's going to be the best solution for us. All right. Oh, this is a fantastic position. What we need to make sure is that our artillery is in a heightened position. So we're definitely going to drop our boyos right here. I'm actually going to put them at the very edge. Okay. We are going to unlimber. They will be slightly in range. I think they're going to have to come after us anyways. So I think that... Oh, Crimines, come on. Yeah, that's fine. We'll push them up just a smidge. I think I could crest that hill just a tiny bit better, which will be fine with me. Let's get our National Guard and a unit of Revolutionary. And if I remember right, I think the maximum usefulness is 3 men deep. If you're watching this and you know... Let me know, but for now I'm going to do 3 men deep. We're going to put our cav well out of range of the artillery, but close enough to support. And then, let's see, this is our Revolutionary Infantry. So let's get them kind of in a support formation. Oh, this is before we can alt drag. Okay, that should be good enough. And again, I'm going to drag these guys just close enough to where it actually matters. Oh, they're already set up. Oh, that took out a chunk. All right, well, let's get to work then. We're going to go ahead and come up and use these trees. And I don't know where I'm going to exactly put my cav just yet. In fact, we're going to move them over here. Let's... I don't really have a place to hide. Let's put our guys here. What I don't want is I don't want to give the artillery... Oh, shoot. Why didn't I have both of these selected? Son of a biscuit. Rookie mistake. That's okay. We are going to focus on the artillery, though. Yep, it's all right, boys. We'll be okay. We're doing good getting some pot shots back at them. Let's go ahead and move there. We got to get up here very quickly. Move, move, move. We need to be able to take out those cav if they decide to come after us. There we go. Get in that line. Brilliant. Okay, that's perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and move these guys back. Actually, my artillery. Nope, you're probably not even going to get in the battle by the time everything's said and done. Let's go 3. And let's get into here as well. Okay, now's the time when we start going after these bad boys. And let's go ahead and move up. Just get the artillery over here. They shouldn't last very long. I mean, we'll definitely lose some people. But we need to be able to move there. There we go. Nice. Okay, now we can move up. Move those guys. We got our cav coming in. We got Napoleon Bonaparte himself. Let's go ahead and use that and support our boyos. That's the best solution that we can ask for right now. And we're starting to take on the Landwehr. They're not even set up yet, which is super fantastic. Really want those German Fusiliers kind of taken out.
We have killed their general, sir. Now
Perfect.
they must break.
Perfect. Okay, they've routed. We're going to go ahead and send Napoleon Bonaparte and my other cav to those 6-pounders. And then these guys are going to get in the line of fire again. Brilliant. Okay, cool. So the cav are dealt with, which is great. We need to make sure we're not in range of these guys. It looks like we are. Perfect. All right, they're routing already. We just need to make sure that we are not in the firing range. We need to get our other guys to support. And we're going to go ahead and move up. What is that? There we go. Let's go after those 6-pounders. They're going to be too involved. And we're going to move right like that. Nice. We've got them pretty much cornered. Unfortunately, these guys are so slow. They're not going to be able to take part, which is slightly humorous, but also a little bit frustrating. I made such a rookie mistake so early in the campaign. Move these guys up. Yeah, those artillery are dead. They're donezo.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I'm going to have you guys move up. Go after those Landwehr. Oh no, Napoleon's been wounded. How's he been wounded? I wonder if I accidentally shot my own dude. Well, that's unfortunate. Napoleon's already kind of out of it. I need to be a little more careful. Need to be a little more careful with my men.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I get it. Nope, I get it. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Get Napoleon over there. I mean, there's only 15 men left on those guys. So, like, let's just go ahead and wrap up the artillery. Only 2 men left there. We can get Napoleon over there. I get it. Get it. Okay, I think they're, like, legit done. And I just want to make sure that, like, this army is completely and totally wrecked, just so we don't have to deal with it anymore. All right, we should be good. Not the best battle. We lost my general for the time being. Now, admittedly, we did do, like, a really good job, but still, we could have done much better. And I do believe we can consolidate troops. Yes, we can. Awesome. That's fantastic. He returns home. We need to construct a supply depot. Grants a units of Grenadiers of the Line. Experience for all land units. If I remember right, that's the only thing we can do that is here. Unless I destroyed this, and I don't think I want to destroy it. I don't have the means to destroy it anyways. Alright, well, that's all we're going to do. That's all we can do for the time being. Going into that turn. Short turns because there's no one else here. It's fantastic. Let's see. Our market gets us 50 to region wealth. 6 per turn to wealth. You know what? The supply depot, if I remember correctly, is only replenishment. We're not going to need to worry about replenishment here, I don't think. So instead, we are going to focus up here. We can't hire a general, that's fine. We will continue the siege here, but we will support with our secondary troops. And that should help. What do we have here? Let's take a look. We have a general. We have 1-pounded 12-pounder artillery. We have some line infantry and a lot of armed citizenry. All right, well, we're going to try and play this a little more conservative to the best that we can and see if we can't reduce the amount of reinforcements or rather replenishment that we'll have to do. Simply because this does have to be a quick campaign, just in terms of how the campaign operates. So I can't be spending tons of time just hanging around in a city waiting on replenishment. So we're going to save just in case. I don't know, I just felt like doing that. And let's go ahead and continue the siege and assault it. All right, this is the first town battle of the campaign. And I despise town battles simply because there's just so much that has to be done. And there's so little space for some open artillery moves. But you know what? Let's go ahead. That's not a good place at all. I'm not sure where my reinforcements are going to come in. You know what? No, we're going to come up here and we're going to camp on this hill and snipe from the hilltop. I think that's a good solution. I don't really want to harm or risk my cav, so we're going to keep my cav up here. National Guard. I'm kind of thinking we stick around in pairs. I think pairs are the way to go. And we don't need to be overtly aggressive. I think we kind of have to be smart and hang around and take advantage of some of these lines in alleyways and stuff. We have reinforcements, fantastic. Okay, I need to get my artillery set up. Nice, here they are. Reinforcements, fantastic. Now what do we need to do here is I think we need to, wait, can we get behind fences? I guess I'm sure it's only some certain types of fences. I remember being able to do that. Okay, so it looks like a majority of their forces are gonna start hanging out here. Maybe we do move into the city and just like hold these defensive lines. Oh my word, the pathfinding is going to be terrible here. Maybe we kind of have a unit like this. Yeah, it looks like they're going to move a majority of their forces into that formation, which is fine. We can do a pitched battle, but I want to make sure that we take care of all of our other people first. And that means taking out these 12-pounders and those dragoons, especially. I can't get access to those men yet. All right, so they may be coming at me there, which is perfect. I actually kind of hope that they do. That's exactly what we want. Look at that. There we go. All right, so they're going to try. I don't really know what they're doing exactly. Let's go ahead and have these guys book it a little bit. I'm going to have you guys as some reinforcements on that front. But it looks like they may be coming after me here, which is a great opportunity for my Cheval to come on in. I don't know that we're going to be able to get to use artillery this game, or this battle. There we go. Perfect. Just hang out. Yeah, absolutely. Just hang out in these alleyways so I can kill you. Yes, that's brilliant. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Because that also gives me... They're not going to be able to take me on that way. All right. So it does look like they're going to start coming in. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get these guys in that formation. And then we are going to go ahead and move into this alleyway. We're going to be super aggressive now. Forget it. They hit me in the side, and that really sucked because I wasn't able to be prepared in any fashion. If you could run, that would be great. Always run. There we go. Their cav are dead. And soon their artillery will be as well. Perfect. Okay. They have general over there, but a majority of their other citizenry and stuff is over here. So let's get out of there. Take out these boyos. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but life has a way of moving you past that. And then let's move these guys right here. Unleash hell. Please fire. There we go. Okay, so it looks like we may have a pitched battle on the outskirts of town. So what we need to do is I'm going to get these 3 boyos. And it looks like they are going to try and bring them around. So we are going to have a pitched battle right here. And that also means that these guys could start... you have a slight hill here. What's their range? They are actually dangerously close to being, like, within range. But we're going to have to lumbar support them. Nice. Okay, cool. Those line infantry are doing a great job. Let's go ahead and get you guys, and we're going to push you. Probably not right there. Let's go ahead and push you right here. Sweet. That's a great spot to be in. Everyone needs to run, please. I know we don't, it's not a super typical thing, but we got to get going. Yes, they're getting wrecked, which is fantastic. We got general staff there, something we need to be mindful of. And what is this? Toggle light infantry behavior. We're not going to do that just yet. Kind of surprised that they're doing so well. Let's circle around back. I don't think we're doing a pitched battle here anymore. They don't really know what they're doing. Yeah, they can't decide what the heck's going on. Nice, we've got them moving out. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just hit this militia hard. I'm thinking I should. And then now we can push this pitched battle. I'm trying to get them out in the open because I think I can take them out. Let's move along, little doggy. There we go. They are routing. I'm gonna try and get my militia into here. Or my dragoons. Here we go, lads. Oh yeah, we're doing good. Yep, they've broken. Very nice. Let's go ahead and push these guys to here. We'll slowly take out the town. We don't want to be in line with those infantry. Got those guys right there. Let's go ahead and move a battalion there. And then we're going to try and potentially protect our flanks on that front. That's fine. We got those guys. Moving them there. Nice. Okay, we're all right. We're going to move those guys. Daggum artillery. They're just so slow. And they're just not super useful in these types of fast-moving battles. But also, the size and scale of Napoleon Total War battles continues to boggle my mind. Okay, so we are, like, vastly ahead. Go ahead and move up. These guys should pretty much rout anytime. I mean, they're getting hit from every angle. We got general staff, which we may actually use in this battle up here. There's their other general. And we're just going to get them within range. They're about to be in range here, I think, by default. Just of them setting things up. So we're going to let them be in range. Brilliant. Get that solid volley off. And then let's get two guys there. I don't think that would work very well at all. And honestly, I'd rather not do that at the moment. Gladly do this. Yeah, they're getting pretty wrecked. All right, they've taken out all those guys. Or at least enough where we can't take them on anymore. There we go. Let's get them solidly into the battle. We just need them to move. And to move fast. Make some rookie mistakes, things of that nature. Our artillery is still just not going to be in this. We could do something over here, I think, but I just don't know that it's feasible. I think we're making them a bit nervous with our cav flanking everywhere, which is great. Nervous troops make mistakes. That's what we need them to do. We need them to make big mistakes. I can't. That's too risky for my cav at the moment. But we're gonna get our general in here. We're gonna get him to drop some morale, and then I think we're gonna figure out how to take on. If the general staff could, like, you know, accidentally get in the way, be awesome. Kind of like this. Brilliant. Okay, we're gonna push. Yeah, your general staff's dead. Like, sorry, general's dead. I'm sorry. Like, he's just gonna be routed. Nice. Okay, let's push it.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Yep, they should break pretty soon. Those guys are breaking. Awesome. Let's push. Go after those armed citizenry. It's just going to be some, like, free XP, basically, is my goal for that. Move up. Move up. Move up. Go after those armed citizenry. Yeah, we're gonna let the guns do the talking. But this battle's pretty much ours. I mean, it is ours. There's no way we're losing. Let's go ahead and actually drop back. It's a little too close for comfort. Those guys are firmly and squarely within firing ranges as well. We have lost a decent number of troops, but I think considering what we were up against, it's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, there's no way that they... There's just no way. There we go. They've routed. And as soon as they rout, we're just going to end the battle there. Because all these guys will die anyways. We're going to end it. Alright, so overall it's not too bad. We lost 264 men to their 1,228. Regardless, it's ours. We are going to peacefully occupy because I don't even want to deal with that. And there we go. We get our ability to make our supply post or market. We were told to supply post, so we need to go supply post. In terms of recruitment, I have no money. So I can't do anything on that front. And I don't really know that there's anything else I can just do in general. So that's going to be 3 turns. We're going to move him down so we can get those soldiers moved up in the next turn. And I don't know when Napoleon comes back. Hopefully within the next couple of turns, though. But we are going to try and work on, I guess, reinforcing. There's a slower replenishment rate now. So we'll see how it goes. Napoleon has coalesced. That sounds like such a weird term. And now we need to capture Turin. We can do that. So Napoleon and my 3 line infantry. We will meet up and sync up, and then they're going to go ahead and do all that stuff. We do have a little bit of money now. Can I recruit stuff here? But it's just militia, and we don't want that. We're going to focus a lot on recruitment for the time being, simply because I need to get this army up and running, and then we can work on other stuff down the line. I really don't see it as a huge issue. But I will go ahead and recruit a unit of chasseurs, cheval. See how that goes. Nothing we can do. We do have our mission to take Turin, and we'll do that in just a minute. All right, we have the ability to move a good, decent ways into this. Maybe we shouldn't be so hasty. Okay, cool. It's a decently big army. I think we're gonna. I can take that fully. He cannot, so that's fine. But I also don't think he has the ability to support. So let's just move there. We're still okay in terms of that. We just don't have a garrison. A little bit of an iffy strategy, but I think it'll work just fine. Nothing we can do. A matter of supply. Now that you've resolved the issue of supply, regiments serving in the Armée d'Italie will be able to effectively maintain their strength and numbers. So I think that, yeah, that just leveled us all up, which is super flippin' flappin' fantastic. Nice, and we got those. Oh, this is brilliant. Let's go here. And then we have the ability to take on another battle for sure. I'm wondering... no, that's fine. We'll have Napoleon take it. We're going to support here. Alright, this is a huge battle. This is going to be a massive one. In fact, we are outnumbered by 500 men. But the only reason for that is because, well, they have a ton of armed citizenry. So their morale's really, really weak. They do have 2 units of cav, including Giacomo Colombo, which is their general. But I think what we're going to have to do is use our cav to go in behind and really diffuse the situation, in a manner of speaking. This is going to be a long battle. This is probably going to be the last battle of the episode, but we'll see where it goes. Quarterback says we get this this weather, sir. I think this is an instance. I'm looking and seeing the terrain. I'm wondering if we can't get a battle pitched here. Let's get to our artillery. Well, a really good shot overall. We're going to try it. I really want to try and get my good battles where I get to pick where they are. Always have control of the battlegrounds is what I say. So we're going to kind of keep our men in a semi-formal Just keeping them all in line in their typical 3. Same here. We're going to go and start the battle. Okay, so not the best, but we will be able to get the artillery in. So that's a huge benefit. They will be able to participate at least. Now, the one thing that does suck is that our reinforcements are pretty much by themselves. So that is very, very unfortunate. Let's get right on the edge here so we kind of have the maximum value. And then we're going to kind of hang out here. This is extremely unfortunate, but at the same time... Oh, you want to go, bro? Let's do it. Let's just take out a unit of their dragoons. Now, that's not Napoleon, so I'm kind of okay with having him wounded. And then as for the lines being drawn, we're going to have to draw our lines here. Yeah, I don't know if they just didn't see me there or what, but that works for me. Are you guys ready? Let's unlimber. We need to get those dragoons gone. Like, they need to be removed from service before these guys wisen up. And then on this front, man, they just have so many troops. I think what we're going to end up needing to do is sort of this, and then we may need to kind of be these guys in the back. Come on, take those boyos out. We're going to have reinforcements along this line, and I need all of you guys to hustle up. My artillery are trying to climb a flippin' flappin' mountain, which helps nobody. Are you serious? Cowards. Oh, it's my general too. Yeah, super coward. Cool. All right, well, regardless, we should be able to start firing on our, are we firing on our own men? No, we're not. Okay. Just go faster, please. We may end up having to move into the city. I'm going to see how this flank works. We're going to focus on this flank first, get it secured, and then we'll be good. We did lose a general, quote unquote, but there we go. We got the armed citizenry being wrecked here, and then maybe we kind of force them to be on the battlefield terms that we want rather than the other way around. And I think we may end up doing something over here. All right. Yeah, they're definitely going to push us, and they're going to push us hard. If they can ever get themselves figured out, they'd be very, very dangerous. Dragoons, I'm trying to make sure that we, you know, target the actual line infantry versus, you know, the other non-essentials, basically. Yeah, those guys are routed. Brilliant. Yep, if we end up sucking away units just because we're doing the Lord's work, then that's awesome. Let's get my guys in there and take out that armed citizenry. Okay, what I don't want to do is I don't want to get these guys caught out in the open. So can I not use this? Brilliant. We can use these fences, walls, whatever you want to end up calling them. And yeah, we're just going to chisel away. That's how we're going to play this one. Chisel away at the enemy, and we'll be good. They are just armed citizenry, so they don't, they just don't quite matter as much, I guess. That sounds terrible, but we can really take them on much more efficiently. And then now we got those guys behind the walls. They're super defensive. We're going to take out that house. Unfortunately. Yeah, we really have to be careful. Do we have the artillery? There's the 12-pounders. Man, this is just such a huge battle. Such a huge battlefield. Don't know that I can get over that. Okay, nope. Go here. There we go. All right, we are about to have a bit of a pitched battle here. We've got armed citizenry, so I'm not super concerned. Seems like they're bringing out the cheapo depots beforehand. Nice. Hold the line. Stay with me. Those guys are routing. Brilliant. That's good for us. Now let's go ahead and move up. We got to keep pushing them. Like, we have to apply constant pressure. Like, that's the only way that we're going to beat these guys in actual combat. Making sure that we're not getting flanked by surprise. Let's go after those grenadiers now. Yeah, they're not going to survive that. Let's move those guys so we're not caught unawares. And then we're going to slowly move these guys over here. Yep, they're dead. Brilliante. Now let's go ahead and move this guy up a little bit. We're going to have to limber him up. Sweet. Those guys are dead. He is dead. They will be dead. Let's go ahead and push. And then I am going to try and rescue my boyos as best that I can. Can we even hit grape shot here? We're going to try it. We're going to try grape shot. I would imagine we could grape shot these guys. Oh, we did. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. We got armed citizens here. We're going to move these guys. Nice. And they've routed. We're going to do that for the grenadiers and that line infantry as well, I think. They're going to already be in pretty close proximity. Yeah, we're already taking them out that way. I think they're trying to flank us. I can't be quite sure. Yeah, but we're tearing up those grenadiers. Hold the line, guys. Hold the flippin' flappin' line. And we're going to go after that armed citizenry. Need you guys to move quickly. There we go. Take them out. That was a fantastic charge. Fantastic charge. I love it. Go after those militia. I really don't want to take out my dudes there.
Oui, monsieur. One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
There we go. Who? Oh, that's fine. You're my dragoons. You're my cav. Nice. So we've rescued those guys. Let's go ahead and move up. You can walk now, so don't have to worry about that. Push them on those flanks, gentlemen. Push them on the flanks. Nice. We repulsed those guys as well. This is going swimmingly well. Okay, we got general staff over there. Let's get my boyos. Oh, nope, nope. You. I think he's going to try and flank. Let's just go ahead and boost the morale of these guys for the time being. We're gonna suffer a few instances of some friendly fire here. Or maybe not. Let's just go in. It's armed citizenry, right? Yeah, let's just go in. Yep, I think we can start pushing now. I don't see the general. Did he back out? Or is he just over here somewhere? Regardless, we still have... Oh, we have dragoons right there. Oh, son of a biscuit. Where's my other boyos? There they are. What are you doing? Let's go ahead and get square formationed up. And now we have the authority and ability to take on those guys in that direct format. And then for you guys, let's continue to fire on those. Yeah, those dragoons are really nasty. I was not paying attention. But we're in square formation now against them, which is good. And we can just like straight up just form a huge defensive line. And we'll be able to take those guys out, no problem. Oh man alive, you can't even hardly see these men through this through the firing smoke. Grenadiers, nah. All right, let's get back into this. Go after the militia. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. There we go. Look out those line infantry. We're holding the line. It's just a really nasty battle. Brilliant. Get wrecked. And get wrecked from the sides as well. Yeah, your grenadiers are gone. How are these guys doing? They're confident and fresh. That's what I like to see. Go ahead and put you guys together. What do we have here? We have armed citizenry, militia. Still have some line infantry. Let's get our artillery to focus on those guys. Make those guys do some work. Faster, faster, faster would be better. That building is in ruins. Let's get you guys together for some fun. Yep, we're gonna start pushing. Oh, that was really just a ploy. What do we have here? We have general staff. If we can get these guys engaged in battle, I can take out that artillery pretty easily. Those guys just don't have a lot of faith in their men right now, which is good for us. And we're just going to start hammering them. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. Active encouraged. There we go. It's time to start fighting alley by alley. There we go. They completely routed. They are completely routed. Fantastico. Go and move guys into here. Move gentlemen right here. Let's move back. They're going to try and advance on me, which works. That's fine. We've taken that building. We'll start taking out their general staff. Go, lads, go. Take out those line infantry. Please just weaken them. Don't want to lose any more horsemen by accident or ignorance. General staff is gone? No, he's not. Okay. I thought he routed. Now we turn around. Run, lads. Run. Yeah, you just don't stand a chance. I'm going to do the same thing to these line infantry as well. Their morale is shooketh. There we go. Easy volleys. Take your time, lads. There we go. Go ahead and form a square. I don't care. Did they rout? They did rout. Fantastic. This is over with. That's it. Whew, that was a heroic. All right, so we lost 573 men to their 2,500. Nice. The Subjugate A Kingdom. Following a number of defeats, King Victor Amadeus of Piedmont, Sardinia has called for an end to hostilities, cowed at the prospect of seeing his nation crushed for the might of the French Republic, as well as abandoning the coalition against our glorious nation and officially relinquishing all former claims to Nice and its surrounding regions. The Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia has agreed to grant the Army d'Italie full military access to its lands. Your deeds here today will have seriously compromised the Austrians' position in the region, brought us one step closer to defeating our enemies. Brilliant. We are going to peacefully occupy, as we always will do. There's always that weird bug after completing that first assignment. And now, let's go ahead and repair, because that is super importante. And we have 1,000 gold available to us, which doesn't really do a whole lot. But what we do need to do is let's go ahead and get in diplomatic relations with Piedmont, Sardinia. We're going to request a trade agreement. Presumption sure is a trade of the foolish. Do not presume that our acceptance changes much. That's fine. We also have another bug. Okay, hopefully that takes care of it. We go to our government, we'll see we're going to start making a decent pretty penny, which isn't too bad at all. Now, what we need to do is we obviously need to recoup. We need to repopulate everything. Honestly, at this point, we're just going to combine those two guys. I think that's all we're going to do on that front. We can't even make infantry at the moment. We can down here, though, but we can only make 1 unit. So I'm not really going to do that. Let's go ahead and end the turn. There we go. We now need to capture the city of Milan. The noble people of Milan have suffered Austrian occupation for many years. That's not going to be a problem. What we are going to do is we're going to try and go after that guy. So let's go ahead and at least house ourselves there. Let's go ahead and get him reinforced as well. Anyways, game crashed. Old game, I get it. But that's going to allow us to do a whole bunch of stuff there. We do have line infantry. We got those gentlemen there. So now what we need to really focus on is whether we want to work on wealth or whether we want to work on army generation. Now, these guys have, what is that, 7 units there. The Austrians are wanting, or we are wanting to go after Milan, but we've seen what happens whenever I have to really push too hard. Okay, we're going to do that there for sure. That's going to be 4 turns. I don't want to spend 4 turns here. However, what we do need to do is we do need to recruit up. So that's going to be something we have to work on. Honestly, I don't see any Austrians here. Do I have a militia or are all these all line infantry? Okay, so let's do everyone except for you. We're going to come back to Coni. The point that I may even just say, hey, we don't need those 2 guys there. Oh, those are only militia. That's right. There we go. Okay. That's all good. We'll have them start immediately coming over to here. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be okay there. Definitely need to start recruiting up. Let's get these 2 guys over in Napoleon's army because we want that to be the primary. And then we're going to recruit up for a couple of more turns. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. And what I'm actually thinking of... Let's see, we have how many? We have 2 guys there. We're going to move 2 guys there. And then move Napoleon's entire army this way because we know that there's a guy hiding here. And then this guy is just going to kind of suffer just a little bit. We're going to make sure we have someone in here to make things really happy and fine. And then he is going to have those other 2 regiments of line infantry. Now, we do have a little bit of money now, so I do want to try and focus on stuff that will generate income or even a faster supply rate. Either or works for me. A stud farm gives 100 to region growth, -6 to recruitment to cav in the area. Don't know if that's super beneficial for us at the moment. Right now, we're making enough to make, ballpark 2 to 3 units a turn. Well, at least for the immediate future. I just don't know that a stud farm is going to bring that much promotional growth. It's going to be almost a year's worth of revenue, if you have to think about it in that terms. So it's going to take a year before I see my investment return, which isn't really worth it. This might be worth it. 1 plus 1 per turn to town wealth, 100 region wealth, 12 per turn to town wealth in the region. I just don't know if that's worth it. I don't know for sure. I think I instead just kind of focus on what I need to do. And that is recruit up soldiers and do all the things on that front. So let's go ahead. Get as many line infantry as we can. All right, and then I see what this guy's doing. He does have the ability to take this in the next turn. However, he will have to really fight for it. It's fine. Unfortunately, I can't catch up to him on that front. But what I can do is at least, you know, meet him halfway over there. That's not a problem. It is a little bit of an issue only because we have to preoccupy ourselves with some frustratingness. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and see if he tries and takes it. And it looks like he ran away in a little coward. What's weird is that we don't have a zone of control like we usually do. Or maybe this wasn't present. As present in other Total War games. Or in Napoleon Total War. Okay, so he's disappeared. Interesting. Regardless, guys, I think that's where we're going to end this. Recruitment capacity to, let's go ahead and spend some money on the supply warehouse. The area? No, we won't. No, we're going to focus on generating wealth through other means and through capturing places. So what we're going to do here is we're going to end the episode. We're going to try and go after Milan. I do need some more artillery, but I don't have the ability to recruit artillery. So that's going to be a little bit of an interesting thing. Let's take a look at our victory conditions. So we are the good guys all over here, unless we've subjugated everyone. And what we need to do, I guess we could look at diplomacy instead. And basically, we have a long ways to go. Now, these guys desperately, desperately hate me. So we're going to have to work on that. We're going to try and take Milan. We do have, out of our objectives, we do have 7 of the 6 total victory regions held because we subdued Piedmont, Sardinia. We just have to get Carinthia or Piedmont. I know that's not right. Klagenfurt, that's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Members, this is for you. Thank you so much for your support. I'm glad to finally be able to dedicate some actual time to rewarding you for your service and for your generosity. If you are not a member, you can of course become a member at any time. Get access to all of the channel videos that you will inevitably get access to just significantly later. That's all I got for today. If you enjoyed the video, do all the things like subscribe, give the video a like, leave your comments in the comment section below, all of the stuff and things. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here.